A book with a bookmark. Good evening, friends. Come closer to the fireplace, where the fire keeps our warmest stories. This story was told to me by a close friend. Can you hear the crackling of the logs, as if calling you to remember something dear? Today, I will tell you about Marge, a woman who found a box of postcards. Not just paper, but a bridge to her youth, family, and a love she almost forgot. Edna was 60. She returned to her hometown in Ohio to clear out her Aunt May's house after her death. The house stood on a hill, old with a sagging gate and a garden overgrown with daisies. Inside, it smelled of lavender, furniture polish, and her childhood, a scent she'd long forgotten. Edna hadn't been here in 30 years. She wandered through the rooms, each corner alive with memories. The kitchen, where her aunt baked cherry pie. The porch, where they counted stars. In the living room, on a shelf among worn books, she found an old copy of Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. Between its pages was a bookmark, embroidered by Edna as a child. Crooked stitches, a blue flower. Edna touched it, and her heart stirred. This book was her gift to her aunt in 1973, a symbol of their summers together. In the 70s, when Edna was 10, she spent every summer with Aunt May. Her aunt, a widow with a gentle smile and work-worn hands, ran a small shop and taught Edna about life. They picked apples in the garden, fed chickens, and read books by the fire at night. May loved Little Women and told Edna about the March sisters, their courage and kindness. Edna, a shy girl, cherished those evenings. She remembered how May taught her to embroider, and they made the bookmark together. Clumsy, but full of love. On Saturdays they walked to town, sharing pies with neighbors, and May always left a basket of food at old Mr. Clark's door, a widower who rarely came out. "Kindness is what we leave behind," May said. Edna soaked up these lessons, but one day things nearly changed. In the summer of 1975, Edna argued with her aunt over something small. She wanted to hang out with friends, but May asked her to help in the garden. "You're selfish," Edna shouted and ran off. She didn't come back until dark, leaving May worried. The next day, May hugged her and said, "You're my heart, but the world's bigger than you." Remember that. That fight changed Edna. She grew more attentive, helped her aunt, and learned her generosity. But time moved on. Edna grew up, went to college in Cleveland, became an accountant, started a family. Summers with May faded. She called her aunt, but less often. Work, kids, life took over. May wrote letters, simple, on thin paper. "Edna, come back. The daisies are blooming." Edna promised, but delayed. When May fell ill 5 years ago, Edna visited, but only briefly. Her schedule called. May passed last fall, and Edna missed her goodbye. Her heart ached, knowing she hadn't told her aunt how much she loved her. Now clearing the house, she felt she'd lost not just May, but her lessons too. Sitting by the fire, Edna flipped through the book. The bookmark, her childhood work, was a bridge to those summers. She opened a page where May had penciled, "Edna, 1973, my joy." Tucked between the pages was a letter written by May before her death. "Edna, you were my light," she wrote. "Your bookmark reminded me of our evenings. I'm proud of you even when you forgot to visit. Live with kindness." Edna cried, but the tears were bright. She saw May reading by the fire, her smile, her hands smelling of cherries. The book brought back not just memories, but May's lessons of generosity, of love that lives in small things. Edna realized May never stopped believing in her, even when she was far away. Edna didn't sell the house. She fixed it up, planted daisies in the garden, and kept the book on the shelf, a gift from May. Every Saturday she came back, lit the fire, and remembered May, her laughter, her words. Edna started sharing pies with neighbors like her aunt, and left a basket at a lonely widow's door across the street. She wrote a letter to May full of words she hadn't said. "You taught me to be better." It went into the book, beside the bookmark, her gratitude. Sometimes we forget, but kindness brings us home. Thank you for listening to this story.